Drama has ensued in Parliament after the National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula ruled that the ruling party Kenya Kwanza is the majority party following the record by the registrar of political parties Anne Nderitu. According to Speaker Wetangula, the letter from the RRPP holds that Kenya Kwanza has a total of 165 members against Azimio's 157. This following the defection of some members of the Azimio party to join the UDA camp.
Arising from the foregoing, the Kenya Kwanza coalition is the majority party, and the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party is the minority party in the House. I have not received order. I still have a little more to go. I have not received any further communication from the Kenya Kwanza coalition replacing the member for Kikuyu, the member for Kilifi, the member for South Mugirango, and the member for Marsabit County as their preferred leadership in the House. Similarly, I have not received any communication from the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party replacing the member for Suna East, the member for Kadiani, the member for Suba North, and the member for Embakasi West as their preferred leadership in the House. Consequently, the leadership of the House remains unchanged.
Minority Whip Millie Odhiambo, however, rejected the ruling, adding that she is set to take further actions against it. But the minority leader of the House, Junet Mohammed, further announced the withdrawal of the Azimio members of the House Business Committee after the majority leader Kimani Ichung'wah put the question. The former HBC, the House Business Committee, is the first order of business upon resumption from long annual recess and is usually prioritized to set the agenda of the calendar. However, members of Parliament returned from their Christmas recess on Tuesday to turmoil after High Court ruling annulling President Speaker Wetangula's 2022 decision that had declared Kenya Kwanza the majority side. This as Azimio leader Kalonzo Musyoka has also hinted at filing a petition against Speaker Moses Wetangula for failing to grant the Azimio side the majority part of the National Assembly. Kalonzo says failure of Wetangula to enforce the ruling yesterday is contempt of court order.
Vita inaendelea kwa bunge itaendelea. Mahakama imeonyesha wazi kwamba wabunge wengi ni wa Azimio, sio wa Kenya kuisha. Na kwa hivyo spika anajaribu kujitetea na mahakama anasema uwezi. Huyu speaker is my friend, but is going to be cited for contempt of court. Haiwezekani kamwe ukatupilia mbali maoni ya mahakama. Mbona sisi tuliposema ameshinda tulisema hatukubaliani?
Nominated Senator Oroba Gloria will be out of Parliament for 11 weeks for breaching the Parliamentary Code of Conduct. The senator had been suspended from participating in House sittings after the clerk and House collectively decided to take disciplinary action for failing to appear to summons over harassment accusations she had filed against the Senate. This is after the High Court gave the House liberty to take necessary actions against her court documents showing that Oroba alleged to have undergone harassment at the behest of the clerk of the Senate and Senate in 2023. She added that she had been denied travel opportunities despite the clerk granting the same opportunities to specific senators. The respondents, however, argued that Oroba breached the Parliamentary Code of Conduct, adding that she had made various allegations on the Senate's business WhatsApp group and her personal WhatsApp status that touched on Senate's business. They added that the committee had agreed to hold proceedings with Oroba on August 2023 and she declined to participate, stating that the proceedings were prejudiced and accused the committee as being biased before walking out. Judge Lawrence Mugambi therefore ruled that Oroba's deliberate absence from the hearings rendered her case decrepit. Speaking on the floor of the House this afternoon, Oroba apologized for misconduct and asked for forgiveness to those whom she could have offended. She will be absent from February today to May 1st of 2025.
Thank you, Speaker, for giving me this time to possibly offer my apologies to the members of this House and to the members of the staff who I might have offended as I pursued whatever I was pursuing in terms of oversight or legislation. Mr. Speaker, if there is anyone, and I know that there are people who have actually come up to me and told me that I offended them, take this as my sincere apology. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, and as you can see, I have learned how to present and represent people better, and it is a learning curve, Mr. Speaker. However, I do understand that also I own up my actions and I own up my space, and so therefore, as I proceed for my suspension, I do hope that those I have offended will find it in their hearts to forgive me, and that it was not my intention to put out and maybe put out the Senate to seem that I'm trying to ridicule this upper house.
And nearly 100 people were killed and up to 60 others wounded when members of the Islamic State terror group launched a deadly attack on a military base belonging to security forces from Somalia's Puntland region. At least 27 Puntland soldiers and more than 70 militants were slain in the fierce fighting around the Toga Jakel area of the Kalmiskad Mountains in Puntland's Bari region, Puntland security officials told the media. In an interview, the spokesperson for Puntland Security Operations, Brigadier General Mohammed Ahmed, known as Fadigo, said the militants waged suicide attacks on the military base late Monday.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.